My contention is, first, that we should want more from our educational efforts than adequate academic achievement. And second, that we will not achieve even this meager success unless our children believe that they are cared for and that they learn to care for others. How timeless is that quote? Former Dean Dr. Jeffrey Cornett introduced us to Nell Nodding and the initiative of care and excellence. We all remember a teacher that was caring and loving and really fun to be in her classroom or his classroom. But did we really learn any content? Maybe. Maybe not. In contrast, we know that we have had teachers that are stellar academics, know their content through and through. But I don't know about you, but for me, I didn't want to be in their classroom, and I sure didn't learn any content. Clare taught us all the value, both care and excellence. Thus the birth of the Clare and Excellence Award. Clare has modeled this paradigm her whole life. Time and time again, we have witnessed her lovingly teach the values of respect, learning, responsibility, care, and integrity. We also have seen Clare passionately advocate for the whole child. She has taught us that every child has the right to learn in a healthy, safe, engaged, supported, and challenging environment, both in school and out. We want to thank you, Clare, for teaching us to balance both academic excellence and care for the whole child. I know I have reflected on the mantra often, what would Clare do? In dealing with that very, very challenging student or trying to get through that difficult situation. So with that being said, we'd all like to thank Clare for all that she's done, teaching us about care and excellence. So I'd like to lovingly present you with the Care and Excellence Award.
Someplace where I can look at it every day. You want to say something, Terry?
I do.
May I? Oh, I love it.
Please, thank you. I would like to start.
I'm speechless.
I blame you. First, I'd like to just start out and thank each and every one of you for being here, and for folks who may have grown up and not quite yet grown up around Clare. So thank you. And I would also like to say thank you to the people that I know have put their hearts and souls into preparing for today, right? And I'm sure that Clare in a few minutes will echo that.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
I want to thank you too. Thank you for exposing all of us to Clare's care in a few minutes. So I've written down a few things, and I wanted to talk kind of about 4 words: the legend, loyalty, growth, and love. First of all, I've been around the Cedar Valley since 1989, And it never escaped me that even before I knew Claire, people would say to me, well, you must know Clare Stroud. And finally I would say, yeah, I do. Just because I worked around Northern Iowa, right? So she's been a legend for a whole lot of reasons, and I always just said yes, and it served me well when I was supposed to know who she was. So thanks, Claire, for having my back. The other thing that I wrote down was loyalty. And Claire and I worked closely together for the last 18 months. And the thing that I've learned from Claire is that she is able to be loyal even when it's difficult to be loyal. And I appreciate that. And appreciate you modeling that for others and having the grace to do that with me. The other thing that I wrote down was growth, because there are three things that I noticed about Claire. One is she always acknowledges growth in others, correct? Would you all agree with that? She acknowledges your growth. She also causes growth in others, and sometimes we don't even know that she's causing growth in us, and that's what I saw when I watched her work with level 1 students. And believe me, we sat in some tough discussions with level 1 students, and Claire caused growth because of who she was and her caring, right? The other part of that is self-growth, because the sheer terror on Claire's face when we started talking about this new placement system and everything that we needed to do, and did we have directions? But you know what? She grew. She modeled. She got it. And I think there are a lot of people in here that Claire probably would thank for helping her grow there. She acknowledged that she needed to grow. The other word that I wrote was love. And I wrote that because I want to thank you personally and as a professional for your service, for your guidance, and really above all, just for loving us. Thank you, Claire.
Thank you.
Citizen of the Month. I had a hat, but I guess it's more of a helmet. And if you don't know about this, then during the month, all the teachers come to me and they give me names of people, students, people that have done a great job in the classroom, in the hallways, at lunch, really showing positive citizenship in our school. And so I put them all in the hat, and then I get the opportunity to draw one out at some, and they get it. Celebrate it. Anybody want to? Life makes sense. So I'll reach in all the hat, and this Jesus.
You all will remember, it was like you won the lottery. And it was like a shock. It was like, it's me!
A special time in which we were bucket fillers, and we want our students to be bucket fillers. So I am presenting a certificate to Clare Stroud for your Christ-like family for being a true bucket filler. No. Because she won the citizenship of the Citizen of the Month, I wrote a letter, and I was going to mail it, or give it to Jacob and May, but you're here. Can I read this? Please. Yeah. Okay. It says, Dear Jacob and May, it's my pleasure to formally announce that at the Clare Stroud Citizen Assembly, Mom was chosen as Citizen of the Month. In order to qualify for this honor, Mom needed to consistently display positive character traits throughout her entire career. Many of your mom's present students, former students, colleagues, and friends noted her strong positive behavior and leadership at UNI, in the local schools, and in her personal life in the Cedar Valley community. From this, your mom's name was placed into the hat, and drawn in the assembly. Her name was drawn for the Citizen. This allows your mom to choose one friend, or as many as she would like, to accompany her to Cedar Falls High-V for lunch, or for a free lunch. I'm hopeful that she'll pick me to go along. Because Maggie, it will be my sincere privilege to recognize and congratulate her on a very successful and meaningful career. I know from her working side by side with her over the years the wonderful impact she has had on the lives of so many children and families. And in the process, how she has made this world a much safer and happier place to live. Thank you for all you do for her. And how much she loves you. And how proud she is of you. Because of this, I want you to keep encouraging her. Keep being a citizen each and every day. But more importantly, please congratulate her on being one of the kindest and caring individuals in this country.
We should have had Katie come.
All right, we have a special alumni that wanted to wish you well. So 1 second while I pull up their work.
Hello, my friends from the University of Northern Iowa. This is Clark Watson, your former dean. I'm so glad that I was invited to say a few words for Claire during her retirement ceremony. Claire and I had an opportunity to work on several committees together and to interact in helping young people learn. What I love about Claire is just her enthusiasm about everything. I knew that she was a go-to person when it came to focusing on civic engagement and connection with the community, because that's the type of person that she is. Also, I knew that Claire was the person that I could go to whenever I needed a hug, because she was so warm and affectionate and caring, not only for her colleagues, but also for all the students that she worked with, for pre-service students, as well as all the K-12 students at the lab school. Claire, I wish you the best in your retirement, and I miss you greatly.
Rachel.
But I just came out to say a couple things. First of all, 1, 2, you know what to do. I said, boom, chicka boom. I said, boom, chicka boom. I said, boom, chicka boom. I said, boom, chicka rocka, chicka boom. I said, boom, chicka rocka, chicka boom. Oh yeah. No more time. Claire, I have another one. Oh, guess what we got at our house? We're going to do a cheer for that. And I know that most of the people that are there know a couple of these songs. So if you're there, stand up.
Oh, heavens. Bodies, yes.
Equals success.